Hello, hello, hello. So we are live. Well, I am live. And whoever joins me today is live. So, anyways, I wanted to get on here and talk about an intermittent fasting challenge that I am going to be hosting starting next week. I'm going to put the link in here. And basically, we're doing an intermittent fasting challenge. And the reason that this came up is I have a video where I talked about intermittent fasting. I gave instructions on how to do it at different stages uh, in your cycle. If you're a woman who still gets a cycle, how to do it. If you just want to do longer fast, shorter fast, what to eat coming off the fast. So if you haven't checked out that video, go ahead and check it out. Right. But now I had so many people saying, I want to do intermittent fasting. And thank you. This gave me a lot of great information. But at the end of the day, a lot of folks are like, probably not going to do it. Like, I want to do it, but I'm not going to. They basically said they needed the accountability, they needed additional support, and actually guidance along the process and along the path. So, because of that, I decided to host a 21-day intermittent fasting challenge. We're starting September 3rd. All right. And basically, let's cut right to it. It's only $14. Okay. So, that is literally less than $1 a day. But here's how I'm doing it. I've got a community where I have like tons of information, right? Meaning, like, here's how you lose weight. Here's a step by step of what you can do. Hey, if you're feeling like down today, here's this video. Or if you're feeling down today, comment, let us know, and we're gonna have your back, right? We're gonna support you. So I've got a group that we're already doing some things, and so I'm hosting the challenge inside this group. So if you go to the link that I posted in this chat or in the description of the video, you can get in this challenge for just $14. Now, I will tell you, it's $14 a month to be in this group. But if you're like, you know what, after this challenge, I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to be in this group. Guess what? You cancel and nobody charges you again, right? That's how affordable I wanted to make this because I got so many people asking about intermittent fasting. Like, how do I do it and be successful? How do I do it and do it right? What if I mess up after week, after 9 days in it? What do I do then? And it's like, I can't be with you every step of the way here on YouTube. But if you're in our community, if you're in the Fit Mommy Makeover family, right? If you're in our community, in our group, and you come in the app and you're like, it's day 9 and I really messed up. What do I do now? I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to give you some tools. I'm going to take you through the process. And so are the other ladies that are in the group, right? Because that's what we do as a community. That's how we get successful. That's how we're successful on this weight loss journey. So, like, when you look back and you talk to people who have lost a significant amount of weight, right? Whether it's 20 pounds or 120 pounds, you talk to anybody that lost that much weight and have kept it off for years and years and years, ask them if they did it alone. I promise you they didn't. Not those that did. I mean, well, actually, nobody did it alone because even if folks who have weight loss surgery, somebody gave them surgery, right? But no, but people who kept it off, they usually had some sort of accountability to keep going, right? And a community who was supporting them and having their backs when they wanted to stand in front of the pantry and grab whatever was in there. And so that's what we do in Fit Mommy Makeover community, right? We have your back. And so when you go to the link, I'm going to post it again in the chat here. And like, if you really want to see some results, if you really want to learn how to do intermittent fasting, we're starting September 3rd. It's $14, right? Like I said, yes, it's 14. Like, it's a community that I've created, and it's a membership. And I tell everyone in the membership, if you decide after this challenge that you no longer want to be in the membership, like you just want to be here for the challenge, join it for the challenge and hit the road. Cancel your membership. You go. You out. It's cool, right? No hard feelings. But at least you got what you needed to get started. Because, like I said, I want to support folks. Somebody sent me a message today on YouTube and they were like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you responded back to my message because people don't usually respond back. And I was like, well, I want people to feel like they're more than a number. Like, you watched my video, you had a question. Of course I want to answer it when I can, right? And for my people who are in our community, folks are posting and they're getting responses because it's not just me answering questions there, right? It's the other ladies. And many of these ladies who are in the community already have been on my programs. So some are just in this community for continued maintenance, right? Remember, if you're just like being introduced to me right now, this is like, it's my first time watching her. Who the hell is she? And why is she, wearing that shirt right now? But anyways, if that's what you're thinking, I'll introduce myself real quick. I'm Ileka Falette, mom of four. About 8 years ago, I lost 120 pounds. I did this through um, keto and intermittent fasting. So when I did keto, it wasn't like what you see in Walmart right now, right? Like all those foods that say keto on it, because they didn't have that. So when I did it, there was just like, you're eating, protein and vegetables and calling it a day. And that's how I did it. And I felt good. I had more energy. I lost 120 pounds. Um, you know, I had an eating window that worked in intermittent fasting. I did what I needed to do, and I exercised too. And that's something else we talk about in Fit Mommy Makeover community, is how to exercise for your lifestyle, for where you are in your life, how to make commitments, right? So each week during this challenge, you're going to commit to something. You're going to commit to your eating window and intermittent fasting, right? So are you going to do 12-12, 16-8s, 18-6? Are you going to do one meal a day, OMAD, right? What are you going to do? And so you're going to commit to that, right? Then on top of that, what you're also going to do in this is you're going to commit to exercise. So what kind of exercises are you going to do? How many days? How long of each, right? How much resistance versus how much cardio? Like, we're going for it. And we're gonna have fun too. Like, you can't do something with me and not have fun. That's just who I am. I'm gonna have a good time, right? And I'm gonna ensure everybody else has a good time too. So we commit to nutrition and movement, and then self-care. Are you getting some meditation in? Are you getting a workout in? I mean, is your workout your self-care? Where's the self-care, right? And then in addition to that, we're also looking at, um, how are you helping others? How are you giving back? So one of the things I tell the ladies in the community, and oh my goodness, I see one of the ladies, Miss Miscellaneous. Yes, hi. I tell the people the ladies in the community, one of the things I always say is, we want to give back. We want to share with others. Meaning, if I'm getting healthy, I don't want to be the only one I know getting healthy, right? Like, I want my sisters to join me, my cousin, my best friend, like all of them to be on this journey with me, because guess what? Every day they talking about how they about to go on a juice fast and a, whatever, right? About to be vegan tomorrow and gonna train for a 5K and ain't done none of it, right? Or they've done it all and still back where they started from. And we don't want to do that anymore, right? It's time to get a community, accountability, and guidance so you can be successful. It's time to show up for yourself. And to be able to do this at a no-brainer price of $14 a month, this is why Miscellaneous right here, who's watching right now, she's one of the ladies in our group, in our Fit Mommy Makeover membership. The reason she signed up is because she's like, I've done this and I've done that, I've done all these things, and yet it seems like every time you turn around, throwing out money to do it. So much money too. $14 a month is less than what you spend in at Starbucks, right? I jokingly said in the if you go to description, so you can sign up, you go to description, you'll get the link to get into our Fit Mommy Makeover community and join the intermittent fasting challenge. But it's funny because in the link I was like, you know, $14 a month is less than a bag of chips a week, right? Hopefully you're not getting that bag of chips a week, but you're saving, But no, but my point is that I kept it affordable for a reason. And after September 1st, so we're having a challenge September 3rd, this intermittent fasting challenge. We host challenges in the group every 6 weeks, right? And they're 21-day challenges. After this challenge, what's going to happen is, um, like anybody who joins after September 3rd will be paying more. So you join before September 3rd, you join now, you're $14 a month, right? You join after, we don't know what the price is going to be, but it's definitely going up on September 3rd. So that's why I keep telling people, I'm like, join now. And you don't want to be that person who's like, oh, Well, I'm gonna join tomorrow. First of all, $14 is not enough to wait till tomorrow, right? Like $14, you might as well do it now. But secondly, it's like if you wait till tomorrow, you're gonna forget. And then you're gonna forget the next day. And then you're not gonna remember until next time you see me on live. And it's a month later, and all the ladies in the group killing the game, right? Have lost weight, feel better, have more energy, feeling better in their skin again, all of these things. And you're like, dang, I should have started back in September. I should have started back in August. Because guess what? This week, the ladies have already started. They've already made commitments, right? For this week. So this week is like week 0 to the challenge. So you join now, you're getting in on week 0, and then you have 3 more weeks of an intermittent fasting challenge. Like this is a game changer. Miscellaneous, like a fast food meal costs more than $14. Exactly. Like every fast food meal costs more than $14 now. Remember we used to get like a Big Mac or whatever for like $3.99. Now everything is at least $15. This is a month, $14. Like, and it's so funny because um, people were telling me not to do this. They were like, if people like, why do it at that low of a price? What are you getting out of it? And I was like, you know what? So what I don't talk about often, especially here on YouTube, is for 7 years, I had pretty high cost, high priced programs, right, for weight loss. So, and when I say my programs, like I exactly what we're doing in this community, I did it one on one for people, and I also did it in groups, and created had meal plans, workouts, which we all have in the community, and people paid me anywhere between and I promise y'all, I'm not trying to like floss or anything like that, right? But it was 4 figures a month is what I was charging. And I did that because the way I saw it was I'll charge for 4 figures a month here right now for this time, build up these things, and then I can have something affordable for people who can't afford 4 figures a month, you know? And that's what I wanted. And so that's why I did this. And so for me, this is a no-brainer, but it's like for each of us, one of the things I say in the community all the time is for each of us, we're all on our own journey. So you've got to decide to join the group. You've got to decide to join this challenge. You've got to decide to prioritize your health, right? I can't decide it for you. But what I can do is continue to motivate the ladies in the group, continue to post my commitments, right? Because you're not the only ones making commitments every week. I make the commitments. Like this week, do I have it up? I'll read exactly what my commitments were for this week. Let y'all know so you don't feel like, hey, you're going through this alone. I'm right there with you because this is important, right? We get to prioritize our health. And so my commitments for this week was nutrition. I'm doing intermittent fasting, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eating lower carbs, right? So I'll be doing low carb / keto eating. That's the way I'm eating during my feasting window. And then higher protein, of course, right? That's nutrition. As far as movement, I'm working out 3 days this week with resistance training. So that means lifting weights, 5 days cardio, and then 1 day I'll be swimming. And I like the commitment that I make is just for Monday through Friday, so that I have the weekend as like a bonus workout. If you're feeling like, you know what, I can do this too. And I'm not saying you have to make the exact same commitments as me. I take you through how to create the commitments for yourself because we don't do the same thing. We haven't had the same background, same path. You might have like I have knee problems, so I have to do certain types of workouts. And someone else in the group may not have knee problems, so she can maybe squat a little lower. She might have mega knees, so she's doing her thing. I don't have those knees, so I have to squat a little differently, right? And so we share that. So the workouts that we actually have in our in our Fit Mommy Makeover community, and it's on an app. The workouts that we have in this paid community is our workouts where some of them can be done. How is it? Oh, some of them can be done like here's the advanced version, and then side by side with the beginner modified version. And I do that also for a reason, because I want women of any age to really be able to get in here and do their thing. So when I first started, when I first became a personal trainer after I lost the weight and I started my business, when I first became a personal trainer, my mom asked me to make workouts for her. So I started making these workout videos for her so that she could, and I did like modified versions for her so that she could do them, right? And she actually built up and was able to do a lot of the stuff that we do in the advanced side. But as I built those out, I was like, there's more and more people who need that. So now I make workouts all the time. Like I'm in my basement doing like creating workouts and stuff on a regular basis. And when I do that, I record them and I put them in the group so you can do them. And then, of course, we have live workouts in the group too. So when you're in the challenge, we're going to have a live workout together too. Hey, Adrian. Oh, did you miss the call? Okay, you got caught up with these, babe. Oh, yep. I know exactly how that is. So Adrian's in the group as well. So I'm telling you, like this group is incredible. And there's major changes about to happen. So we start our intermittent fasting challenge on Tuesday, September 3rd. The reason we're starting on Tuesday for two reasons. One, September 2nd is a holiday, right, in the United States. So we're not going to start on that Monday. But the second reason, I did three when I said second. But the second reason is because we love to say we're going to start on Monday. And so I figured, you know what? Let's start this on Tuesday. So now we don't have the I started on Monday excuse, right? Or I'm going to start on Monday excuse. You don't wait to the whole next week to start. We're not saying, oh, since we couldn't start on the 2nd, I guess we have to start on September 9th. Nope, we're going to start on September 3rd, Tuesday, and get this thing going, right? So you can literally, here's the thing, with the way that we're doing this challenge, you could literally lose anywhere between, you could lose 5 pounds during these 21 days, or you can lose like 15 pounds during these 21 days, depending on how you do your fasting. And I'm taking folks through so that you're fasting at the level that you are. So yes, start today. I love it. Yep, exactly. It's like, and that's what Adrian's saying. She's saying start today, right? Rather than constantly waiting. So this is week 0 for folks who are joining the challenge. So like a lot of the ladies, they put in their commitment to start today, and we're gearing things up so you have what you need to get started now. And then on September 3rd, we're going forward with our intermittent fasting challenge. We're going to have live sessions and live Q&As. And when we do our lives, we do them on Zoom. So you actually get to talk back, right? It's not like we're out here and I'm just preaching to y'all or whatever, you can't say anything, right? It's literally a conversation because I want you to be able to ask your questions. So you're getting what you need for your specific body and your specific needs. That's why we do it like that in the community. So again, this is something that is a game changer. And you can decide to, and you can continue where you are right now. Like if you think about where you are right now and you think about a month from now, right? I think it's like September 26th. On September 26th, imagine being 10 pounds lighter. You lost 10 pounds. You feel better. You stand up and your knees don't hurt. You can walk up the stairs and partially jog up the stairs without being winded. And you feel so much better. You're running around with your kids or grandkids. I mean, you're living your best life. 10 pounds lighter, right? Knowing that you're going to keep going because you got a community to back you up. That could be you September 26th. Or you could be exactly where you are right now because you decided to do nothing. So it's like for each person, we get to decide to prioritize our health and step into this. And again, it's $14. So what's the real risk? Right? You get to decide to step into this and prioritize your health. Join our intermittent fasting challenge. I'll put the link here again. You can decide to join our intermittent fasting challenge. Here's the link. Or you could choose to stay exactly where you are. We've got two ladies on here who are already in, right? We started today. We started today in week 0. We officially start September 3rd. And you can do that for $14 a month, right? Or you could also wait and pay more, right? Because a month from now, either you can be feeling amazing, right? Feeling better, or you could be like, dang. Yes. Adrian's like, I'm done being defeated, fighting the war alone. We don't got to do this alone anymore. We get to do it together. Yes. And then Miscellaneous says, she says, I spent more than $14 a month on cookies and other crap. Girl, we all have. Like, it's so funny because when people see me now, and this is something that I think is so important to note, right? You don't, like, people don't see me and be like, oh, she used to weigh 350 pounds. Like, no one's ever said that to me, and or even thought it, because I walk around like I've forgotten who that person was who weighed 350 pounds. I can look back and thank her because she decided one day that she wasn't going to take it anymore. She decided that she was actually going to put her health first so that she could be there for her 4 children, because we have 4 kids, right? She decided that she was going to be an example for her kids because she had a baby girl and didn't want her baby girl to go through the same stuff that she went through. Like, this is, and so I go back, I look back and I thank her. I don't know her well anymore because I don't remember all of how she felt, because it was a lot. I'm literally talking about me 8 years ago, like I'm a different person. But I seriously feel like a different person. If you would have seen me then, you would not have recognized me. Like, I walked bent over. It was rough. I had plantar fasciitis in both feet, arthritis in both knees, major back pain. It didn't feel great. And I had 4 little babies that I'm trying to take care of, me and my husband. So it's like, we get to make that change, make that shift. And you can start with the intermittent fasting challenge. I started with a challenge as well, actually. And now I feel, 8 years later, I've kept it off. And like I said earlier, I did it with a community, accountability, guidance, and support. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. And I know a lot of people in this weight loss industry. I know a lot of people who have actually lost, anywhere from 15 pounds to 200 pounds. And when you get to the core, when you're having a conversation with them, when you get to it and you're asking the question on how they did it, you'll find that every single one of them had support, accountability, community. So, all right. So that's all I got today. All right. So I will see Adrian. I'll see you, and Elaine. I'll see y'all in the group. And then everybody else, whoever joined today, I'll see you in the group too. Whoever didn't, best of luck. I mean, you can choose to feel amazing in 21 days, or you can choose, or a month from now, or you can choose to be where you are right now. Maybe you feel amazing now. I don't know your business, And I know that if you do, it's incredible to keep feeling that way and continue stepping forward. So bless you. I wish you the best. If you're ready, if you decide that you want to finally lose the weight, then decide to go ahead and join Fit Mommy Makeover Community. It's $14. The link is in the description of this video, and it's also in the chat. All right. I will see y'all soon. Doing it because I have an adult daughter and a baby girl watching. Yes, I'm choosing to fight and care for me. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, let's do it. All right. I will talk to y'all soon. Take care.